Cool.
Oh, does this means I have to actually live edit my layouts? Goddamn. I'm just after Fortree City. So 6 out of 8 gym badges. So this means I'm going to... What's that one city?
Liliko?
Yeah, no. One with the rocket?
Moss Deep.
Yes, Maz Deep. I don't know why I named my Lapras JoJo. I don't know. Doesn't affect Bailey? Submission.
I'm gonna hop off for the night.
Okay.
Right.
See ya. What type is Horndrill? Ghost? Bailey is a normal type in this. What the fuck? Yep. It was a normal type. Bayleaf has color change. Nice. So it's Kecleon. And another funny thing is, Lapras has Luster Purge. Pretty good, right?
I guess.
Is that a bomb? No. I don't know why I thought that was a bomb.
What a bomb.
Oh, that switch you pressed.
Nah, it's just,
Oh, to open up door.
yeah.
Okay. No, not the Bulbasaur.
This is like the only enemy that kills you in this game. It's actually kind of funny to think about.
I got the drop on. Oh, I blocked into it. I'm fine with that. Thank you, Stream Dashboard. Oh, it swapped out my Gloom. Of course there's multiple double battles. That enemy chomped you.
I need my charger for my phone.
My phone's almost dead. And why are these still on my desk? They've been here all day. Kabuto and a Houndour. That's a scary boy. Oh, that's... Bind Whip is a ground type move. I forgot if this is a new map or not. Route, I mean. Okay, this is the same route for a bit. Mr. Mime.
I wasn't expecting it to pop me up that high.
I love being poisoned. Also, fun fact about this run, the saving grace is a Vileplume.
Oh.
I'm like, this boy's a tank. For no reason. Do I really not have anything? I don't have anything for poison.
Almost made it. No.
Oh no, yeah, I'm going to Lily Cove. There's a time and place for everything, but not that. What do I have equipped? I think I have my fishing rod equipped.
Wait, jump, dash, jump, dash, jump, dash, dash, jump, 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 dash, jump, dash, die, jump, dash, jump, dash, die, dash, jump, dash. Come on, that should count as me jumping on him. I fell through and died to the site. That's so stupid. Of course, for some reason he doesn't go the exact same path as he normally does, so I get to...
Don't you love RNG?
Alright, made it. Fuck.
I forgot what level Remoraid it evolves at.
Not sure either.
Remoraid. The fish type Pokemon. It is level 25, so I can put this boy at the start of my party. What does it have? Let's see here. It's a ghost type, Limber, Yawn, Egg Bomb, Metal Claw, Taunt. Okay. I could make that work. Hi-ho. That's an encounter.
I didn't jump off of him, no.
I'm not gonna risk it.
So fucking close.
What? Effect sport. Well, there goes that Pokemon. What level does Gloom evolve? Oh, wait. What level does Gloom evolve? Level 20.
Leaf Stone.
Leaf Stone, Sunstone. I have Impossible Evos on, so it was changed. So I think I get them soon. I think they're about. Oh, that. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to swap against Kabuto's. Frustration. Okay. I need to get myself a Kabuto. Oh my lord. Level 32 on the Gloom, and Jay's is now level 35 on my Vileplume. Doug Trio, what's the worst that could happen? Frenzy Plant.
No, I have to do this shit.
What level is my impossible Evo at? It is under... What folder are you under? Are you under this? No, you're under Visual Boy Advance. Where is my Visual Boy Advance folder? I think I put it in... a main folder? No, it doesn't. No. Where are you? Yeah, you are in this one. No, you're in this one? Oh no, it's this one. Jump. Bloom. Does it tell me what level it evolves? Why doesn't that tell me what level it...
What doesn't?
I was checking the file for the notepad to see what level it evolves at. It doesn't tell me a single thing. Found an Ultra Ball. I think it's the Sperry. And I get a new encounter this route. Now I do. What do you think I'll get? This is Gen 3.
No clue.
Cleffabled. I already have so many fully evolved Pokemon that I don't like. Morning Sun? Seriously?
so I can bounce off the enemy and not kill it. But it also can run into me and kill me. It makes no sense. Really? It hits me through that?
Get out of here, Odo. Really, I need to sign in.
Jump, jump, let go. Jump,
Why?
let go.
Now, continue. Really, it's been so long since I logged into Adobe. It automatically logged me out. Adobe.
Jump, 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 jump. Why didn't I jump? Kobe. Kobe.
Oh, it's a Pichu. Super useless though.
Jump and Kobe and jump and Kobe and jump and jump, 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 Kobe. This isn't canon, is it? Fucking okay, Theo.
I need gloom real quick. Pokemon. Images. This one. Copy. Paste. Save. Delete. File. Nope. This gloom over. Move this down. Go right there. Yes, this is right there. Create the clipping mask. I need to do the nameplate. I could just go fill. And this name is going to be... How big is this text? Delete. How big is this text? Oh my god. Delete layer. I don't understand. What the hell is going on? Delete. God damn, that took forever to do. Why?
I hate.
Now I gotta move this all the way up. Where this gloom is. Release clipping mask wherever it is.
Hello?
Hello?
Potatoes.
Hello.
I am Celesting.
And after that, we have... I need a lap rat. This needs to be bolded.
Why are you attacking octopuses in their houses?
This is not their. I mean, this is like a dream world. This doesn't actually exist.
I don't care. To me, it looks like you're the one intruding, to be honest.
This is my subconscious.
I don't care about your subconsciousness. These poor octopus creature things clearly aren't happy with you just walking into their space, I guess you could say. And not only are you walking into it, you're just murdering them, or at least beating the crap out of them.
And then they're doing the same to me.
Yeah, because you entered their freaking zone thing, whatever the fuck you call that.
Right, it's my subconscious.
You don't know that. It could be theirs.
I literally do know that,
for all
though.
you know. No, you don't.
I literally do know that.
Give me proof that it's your self-consciousness. Does it say on like the key card or something?
That's not how subconsciouses work.
I don't know. That is how most things work.
My guy.
File save as the PNG. No, not PNG. It's a JPEG. And then I go. Where the hell is it? Oh my lord. It is a PNG. And there we go. It has been updated. There we go.
Well, May, I thought you knew better than getting rammed by one-eyed octopuses. Or maybe, actually, okay, never mind, they have way more than one eye.
I thought it's 3 eyes.
I mean, there could be more on the other side, only because this is 2D, so those could be about 5 eyes.
Yeah, 5 eyes. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, so it can see a lot more than we do. And
It's a full 360.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense because it has eyes on the side of it.
Wait, why do I have to...
Whatever you call that. What is that? What? Because I wouldn't call that a head.
No, it's a head.
No, doesn't look like one to me.
Looking at fish and how their anatomy is.
Fish should commit less existent, to be honest, because I do not like seafood.
Seafood's probably the best, right?
Nah, I freaking hate all seafood. I can't bear any of it.
Like,
I'm probably like the only one in my family who doesn't eat seafood. Like whenever they eat any seafood, I just eat anything else.
the only seafood I eat is tuna and salmon.
I eat no seafood.
Let's see, I eat catfish, I eat salmon, I eat trout, I eat sushi. Sushi's good. Crap.
Wow, you're eating cats that are dressed as fishes?
No, catfish is a type of fish.
No, that is not to be a seafood. Actually, you can say you have been catfished by my Joe Loser.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yegg. Maybe with half an egg. I don't know.
No.
You totally did though.
No.
I am going
Proof?
to personally sue you if you don't. I'm going to personally sue you if you don't tell me that I catfished you.
I want to see you try.
Watch me try.
Okay, I don't have to do this. This is not.
There are like no checkpoints because clearly those octopus things were not fun.
I think every new room is a checkpoint.
Yeah.
Well, I got this. I guess we're out. Wait, why is all of that? Are you supposed to like catch it in midair or something?
Looks like it.
Yeah. And I have to use him to collect all those little blue things.
Have fun with that.
Imagine collecting blue. Wait, him? Are you saying that thing is alive?
Yes, there is a man inside of there.
What the fuck? Why do you have a man trapped inside of a cage? And why are you carrying?
It's not a
him
cage,
around
it's a
the
crystal.
world?
It's a crystal, and I told you, this is my subconscious.
Okay, listen, May, I don't care what do you call it. I'm saying I'm just gonna call you for being a freak. How can you ever do that to a man?
Welcome
can
to
you do this
Inside
to
the Mind.
Yeah, there is no inside the mind because I have not shoveled a hole through that mind yet.
Huh, it might be quite thick then.
Inside the mind of a mind player.
Don't remind me of that video. Wait, I have a Tauros in here? Named Gur.
Wow, that is like the most creative name ever.
I like waffles.
A Tauros named Gur.
I keep
Yeah.
jumping on that like I know.
Oh, I have to go to Mount.
Well, like are these blue stuff like even important?
Yeah, they unlock something later on in this room. Like I won't be able to continue forward unless I hit them all.
I have to go to Mount Pyre.
Yeah, me.
This game is a full puzzle.
Yeah, this game is a lot of fun actually.
You're telling me, bro. What? How are you even supposed to make that? Oh, okay. You attempt to kill yourself, then you just dash.
Yeah, you see this? This won't unlock unless I get all the blue things.
Oh, then just get the blue things. Shake my head.
I think you have to personally go through that bottom one.
The thing is you see these red things?
They're spikes.
They kill me, but they don't kill our friend.
Yes, I was able to make out that much. Because clearly you've been tossing him around like he's nothing.
Yoink.
And I guess the red spike thing punish you for tossing another man, I guess. So that saves me the trouble of having to do this myself. Nice. The man threw you instead of you throwing him.
You went farther. Secret Power Ground. That is terrible.
Do you remember? Oh, it's the
Wait,
22nd. Never mind.
wait. How can secret power become ground type?
Oh, secret power.
You mean hidden power?
No, secret power.
Secret power can be different types.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm pretty sure it changes types according to terrain, doesn't it?
It's not even raining.
It's a terrain, not rain.
Oh, terrain. This is Gen 3, boy.
It's also not that kind of terrain. It's literally based on like the ground around you. In generations 3, 4, and 5.
You mean the background? You mean the background picture thing?
It's the normal background.
Yeah,
And grass.
The background picture.
Then
so, like, if
actually,
it's
secret power is supposed to be different moves. I think.
It was a ground type move. I have a flying type.
No. I think you're thinking of nature power.
No, it was secret power.
No, not you. No, May. May said secret power is supposed to be different moves. That's nature power is the one that changes.
Yeah, you know
moves.
what? You're right. You're right.
Because like if you do it in general, it becomes tri attack. If you do it in a terrain, it becomes some kind of special attacking move according to the terrain. Thunderbolt, Energy Ball, Moonblast, or Psychic.
Obviously, you can't be Moonblast in this generation.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, nature power in this generation can't be anything. Because there are no terrains.
hopefully that changes with the update with Crown Tundra, which is coming soon.
Are you gonna talk to Cage Man and not save his life? Oh, never mind. Okay. I was hoping,
this one is
I was
clearly impossible.
I was hoping you would kill Cage Man.
Nothing's impossible. You need to get closer to the ledge.
I know.
Okay, honestly, I have a very important response to you saying nothing is impossible. None is impossible to be on. What the fuck?
Oh, they fall. So you gotta move
Right.
fast.
Hey, if you weren't slow enough before.
God.
Okay, this is AIDS. Okay, what was that?
Throw.
I almost had
Boink.
it.
Boink.
The stupid spikes. Delete spikes when?
Never.
Please.
I'm gonna do it.
Man,
Forgets to
fucking
grab the person.
This is fucking cursed.
Hey, he said it is impossible.
It's not though.
I mean... yeah.
I fucking threw it.
How do you overthrow it? Now you're underthrowing it. Overthrow. Underthrow. Overthrow. Underthrow. I see a correlation with this game.
Yeah.
What's next? You're gonna be throwing lamps? Oh, hey, you did it.
There we go. Epic Gamer.
I could have had a Flareon on this route.
Why do you want to have a baby fox?
Because Flareon is a good Pokemon. Especially in an
it's ball.
extreme randomizer.
Do I need him? Hold on.
Probably.
Flareon is balls, man.
Find out.
I have this very unhealthy obsession of calling anything I don't like balls.
Yes, we've noticed between you and Zen.
I mean, it isn't between me and Zen. It's just something I do, and Zen copied me.
All right.
That's what they all say.
What do you mean?
Like,
Who
oh yeah, this person says it because they copied me, while it's like, both of you could have started saying it at this, like, almost the same time.
No. The thing is that that isn't the first thing to happen. Like, usually I just start saying the most random bullshit. People keep getting annoyed by it, and eventually they start saying it too. As just of a form to annoy me by saying it, but they don't, but they actually get it all wrong. They're just making me feel like a winner by copying what I say. They're not annoying me to the slightest.
I wonder how far I can get in this randomizer tonight. Wait, do I have... I do have surf.
Alright, 5B finished.
Magic.
And
It's
what's...
the magic of it is the ability to figure out how ugly you truly are by looking through a mirror. Yes. What is this? Why is an orange thing carrying a man? Is this supposed to like represent what you're actually doing, but in like more detail?
Orange thing, that's Madeline, that's the character you're playing as.
Yes, so I'm correct. Except the man Mad Lion is carrying isn't in a crystal.
And I have now informed Gumi of my accomplishment, because this is like his favorite game. Right, 6B, here we go. Oh god, it's a Kevin.
What is this angry nuts blue box is doing? What is it doing? Why is it smashing things? And most of all, why is it blue and brown?
It's a Kevin.
It's a power box.
A what?
It's a
Also,
Kevin.
why does it have its tongue stuck out? Oh, never mind. Man, I feel bullied by it sticking out its tongue like that. Man. Have I not been bullied enough? Oh my god.
Yeah.
So first this thing sticks its tongue out, and then you expect me to play a game with the same thing that's sticking its tongue out is gonna start feeding me to purple spikes. I think. I mean, I guess those are magenta spikes, but whatever. You get the point. Does it move according to your bounces?
So if I bounce into it, it goes the opposite direction of the bounce. So if I bounce into that side, it tries to go right.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. It bounces. It moves towards the direction where you bounced. Basically.
Yeah.
Mount Pyre.
Bounce on the left and it's gonna go left. Bounce on the top, it's gonna go top. And eventually you're just gonna fall off and die. And start realizing that this game was a waste of time, and then you're gonna remember how many things you did in your life that was a waste of time, and then you're gonna have pretty bad memories about childhood.
I like this game. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, man. I just trying to make anything feel dark and depressing in some way.
Because you're an edgy teenager.
Yes, I am. Took you long enough to figure this out.
I'm in the fun place of Mount Pyre.
But then again, I don't think you'd expect someone who has a Gumi for a profile picture and is named Potatoes to be a depressing cynic of some kind.
I mean, I'm depressed, so
I didn't say. No, I'm not saying I'm depressed. I said I'm depressing. I depress people. There's a difference of being depressed and of being someone who causes depression.
why don't you depress cans?
What?
Oh, 'cause that'd be so depressing.
I do not even know what you're talking about. So.
Oh, that
I'll
joke
just-
went over your head.
I have no head, my friend. I'm headless.
Then you wouldn't be alive right now.
Well, then how am I alive right now?
Because you have a head.
Oh, well, I just told you I don't. And then I'm going to make you figure out that because that's what I tell people. Really, you need to have a white edge to climb on when you get up there. Yeah. Okay, this is like Mega Ball.
I really need to empty out my bag because my bag's full and I don't know how.
What do you carry in your bag?
A lot of stuff from Pokemon.
Oh. I can't believe that. How can you carry stuff from Pokemon? How dare you? I shall personally eliminate you now that I know that.
Honestly, I don't know if you're joking or not, but it's not that entertaining.
What is not that entertaining?
I don't know if you're joking or not.
No, he's potatoes.
Oh, I'm never serious. Oh, actually, yeah, May is actually making good points. My name is not I'm joking, you pathetic. You know how to read.
Oh my god.
You know, I could totally change your nickname right now.
Yeah, well, that doesn't. Nickname doesn't exactly change my Discord user now, does it?
There.
Hey, man, at least keep the not teal part. I'm trying to rub it in someone's face.
See, I...
How about this?
Oh my god, okay.
Watch me do an epic trick thing.
There you go.
What?
Now look at your name.
Oh, I am joking, but not potato steel. What are potato steel exactly? Are they teal-colored potatoes?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Even
Not
were you-
potatoes.
were you-
They're not
like
teal
that?
potatoes, they're potatoes teal.
Your mom is probably my response to that.
It's probably your response. Not sure exactly.
I mean,
It might be my response.
Yeah, I mean, clearly I said it probably is, so yeah, I am not sure if it is my response or not. Maybe I'll come up with something better, maybe I will not.
Like your dad.
But for now, this should suffice for the meantime, until I just try to figure out what the fuck are potatoes feel.
You're welcome.
Exactly what are you, what
Yes.
you're welcoming for?
Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is always yes.
So we have.
Wait, so So is it wait? So can you like yeg instead of a yes, please?
No.
Oh. Wait, but I thought you said the answer was always yes.
Hey, Alice, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How good are you at making bot commands?
Depending on what it is.
I need to make auto roll commands for my server. Like, not auto rolls, but like, I want to make a command where people can type in a command and it gives them a roll based on what the command is.
No.
Damn.
That sounds confusing.
I have my friend Logical who can kind of do that, but well, he knows how to make reaction rolls, where basically you react to a bot, and it gives you a roll.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
the
could always
annoying
ask
part about that
Amy,
is
but I don't
is
wanna
that
ask.
whenever you have to add a new roll, you're just gonna have to like reset the entire thing before actually like adding the roll. Like you can't just add it. No, you have to start over the entire thing. Retype all the rolls that you want to be reaction rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Which
The,
is
the reason why I want to do this is so that I can make all the games that I have listed on my server as like,
yeah, I got it. Yeah, basically
Why?
for whoever wants to get pings for certain games.
yeah, like I just made the Among Us roll and I gave it to everybody who played the other day.
Yeah.
I'd like to make it something you can request to have instead, or you can just give yourself instead of asking to have it, or like, oh, I know you play this game, so I'll just give you the role.
I can understand that.
Like right now, I'm the only person who has the Monster Hunter Rise role, even though I'm pretty sure other people are gonna want the role.
Me, of course.
I think you can just give it to yourself.
Yeah, I could give all the roles to myself, to be honest.
Yeah, because you're one of my 4 admins.
Like, I could be this, and I could just give myself Among Us. What does my friend want?
Just means you'll get pinged when I ping for Among Us.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which sucks, because when I pinged for Among Us, nobody answered, basically, until like an hour later, and then when those people did answer, nothing happened. We did not play Among Us.
Because you fell asleep, Noah fell asleep,
Yeah.
and I took 2 naps today. Don't ask me how, but...
You fell asleep 2 separate times, that's how.
Wait, are you telling me that that you don't usually fall asleep like 4 times a day or something?
No, I only sleep once and never nap.
Wow, and then, well, how is that the case if you just said that you napped twice, meaning you slept 3 times in one day?
Yes.
Exactly.
But, like, I rarely take naps.
Well, not anymore.
Like, legit.
Just because it happens once doesn't mean it's no longer rare.
No, it's rare. Like, it's at least...
I'm saying that to him. He
Co-
said it's... You said you do it rarely, and he said not anymore.
Like, it's about 5 times a month.
I don't know if I'd call that rare.
Yeah, what the hell?
But I don't really remember.
Commit more memory. Shake my head.
Get a bigger brain RAM. Come on.
No, right?
But mine's as big as it can go. I use most of it for Yu-Gi-Oh combos.
Smooth brain.
Oh, I'm not Smooth Brain. I don't play Mystic Mine.
Mystic Mine's not smooth brain. It's
Uh,
big brain.
No, it's Smooth Brain.
It's big brain because it's like
Smooth Brain is stupid. It looks like 2
it's
chicken
smart to
breasts.
play Mystic Mine. It's like degenerate, and people hate it.
I can list 3 Smooth Brain decks.
Go for it.
You have your lovely Monarchs. You have True Draco. And then you have Altergeist. Those are all smooth brain decks.
Because playing control is easy.
Trust me, it is.
It's not that easy. There's a lot that actually does go into playing control. It's just easy for somebody who, well, has mastered it.
Like, you want to know what big...
Combo is easy. Once you've learned the deck, combo is easy.
But then you have to learn every single interaction between hand traps.
Yep, and you also have to learn every interaction between floodgates.
Like, you have to learn every... It's weird because with combo decks, you have to have so many different trees.
Oh my gosh, that was so irritating. Like, you actually come to the last.
I know, and then I died. Welcome to Celeste.
Magma Emblem. That means I gotta go to the Magma Hideout now, right? I think so.
Feed on the pathetic. Actually, drink the magma. You can.
No.
Why not?
Magma's bad.
Why? What does it taste like?
Lethal lava?
Lethal lava that actually burns your insides. You would die.
As opposed to the non-lethal lava.
Which is just hard rock. No, should I say solid rocks? Can I punt you across the stadium? I want to see how far you go. Wait, do I have Rock Smash? Wait, what am I doing? I could just fly to a different... Fly.
Actually, speaking of feeding on magma, that reminds me of that one story of an elephant being fed like fireworks or something.
I sent a message to one of my friends that said, being attracted to miners, sus. Being attracted to miners, good paying job, good stability. He responds, being attracted to miners, probably plays Adamantipator.
I feel attacked. I feel real attacked with that. I feel hurt.
And it's not the OR, so you don't have to feel hurt. It's ER, minor.
I definitely feel attacked.
What? Minecraft minor?
Oh. Wow.
M-I-N-E-R?
As in miner, the man who goes into mines.
And goes mining.
I still feel attacked because of that. Wait, do I get a fall?
Why do you feel attacked? No one punched you.
Ashka Ninja did not use Water Shuriken to take out the rest of your HP.
Imagine using Ashka Ninja. Shake my head.
I'd rather not. I thought you didn't have one.
I think I have two.
Wait, what?
I thought you didn't have a head.
Yeah, well, I'm shaking someone else's head.
Well, then it's not shake my head, it's shaking someone else's head.
I mean, it could be shake your head, to be honest.
You're not shaking our heads, though.
Yeah, you're not.
Could be.
No.
I could be.
But you're not.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I couldn't do it.
You're not, though.
Do it. I fucking dare you.
Okay, but I won't.
Exactly.
Point.
Bitch.
There's the difference. I can do it, but I just choose not to.
Prove that you can do it by doing it.
Your mom is probably the answer. I do not like to brag about my own abilities.
We're not asking you to brag, we're asking you to prove.
Yeah.
Nah, I view it as bragging.
I don't see how.
Well, you're not. I do not have video cam on. So
English.
yeah. Your mom English.
You know, that's actually getting very, very old.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I do not have my webcam on, so how can you see me or see it or see anything?
We have eyeballs?
Yeah, well, no, that is not what I meant by see anything, you pathetic walrus.
Apparently, some people assume you can see with your hands.
I mean, sure. Why
Yeah,
not?
that's Braille.
Well, that's not what I meant. When someone says, "Hey, can I see something?" and then they reach their hands out to grab it, I was like, "Bruh, you can see right there. It's in front of your face. You don't need to hold it to see it. You're not blind." No.
I'm-
God.
It's like, oh, you're not blind. I'm vertically blind.
What the fuck is vertically blind exactly?
Where you have to hold something to actually see the item.
That's not. What?
I mean,
I think you mean horizontally and also
Yeah, same difference.
different, same.
oh my gosh, this is so frustrating.
How do you think I feel?
I mean, I don't care.
Why is there an Articuno here?
Because chickens taste good.
In the desert tower that only appears certain times of the week?
It's a randomizer.
They're,
Come
they're
on.
just cooking the Articuno. Frozen. You know how much time chicken takes to thaw? Oh my god.
Man, I can't wait for Crown Tundra.
I can't wait either. I'm gonna stream that thing.
Yeah.
I like what I'm doing right now with my randomizer.
You know, with this eyeglasses chicken.
I need a bag. So I can find my... Where is it?
Usually, so like, the other day Zen DMs me about Dom wanting to take his gym. He's like, what do I do? Do I drop my gym and take flying instead? I'm like, dude, just fucking fight the guy. You don't have to drop.
Sorry.
Like, Zen has the weirdest pussy moments in his life where he just like.
Then there's Zen trying to learn fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
Let's never talk about that.
I tell him constantly, read what your cards do, bruh. You
Yeah.
will learn. He doesn't do it.
Imagine reading. Shake my head.
A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh
Except
players
I-
don't.
Actually,
Yeah. Except
shake your
Yu-Gi-Oh
head.
players
So
are-
that's me too.
Here's the thing though, Alice. Yu-Gi-Oh players at least usually read their own cards.
You sure?
Yes, they usually read their own cards because they
Ev-
need to know how to play their deck.
I remember back when Lunalights were meta, when they were just the engine, people thought that Yellow Marching was not hard once per turn.
Hey, why can't they do just like Uber noobs do and just click moves that have like the coolest name or the highest base power and just stick with that?
That's not how Yu-Gi-Oh works.
Yeah, that's
I don't
old
care,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. If it works in Pokemon, it's gonna work in Yu-Gi-Oh. Trust
No.
me. This one, okay.
That's
I-
even the trading
I
card
know,
moves are
I-
completely different.
I have no evidence, and I have never played Yu-Gi-Oh. But trust me, my sister is a doctor, so you should.
That's not how it
trust me on that
works.
I should not trust you because your sister is a doctor.
Oh shit.
Yes. I'd rather trust the doctor.
Who?
Yeah, well, no, I mean, I'm taking passing.
Yes, Mr. Robot. I could totally understand you.
Your mom is a
Exterminate.
robot.
I'm getting triple kicked by Drafferig.
What?
Yes.
So, like, okay, can you imagine a giraffe kicking you 3 times in the
You would be dead.
No, because he doesn't have a head.
I mean, it'll try and kick him in the head, but it will keep missing, but it'll keep hitting its neck.
I never. And what made you think that I have a neck?
I mean, no head, usually there's a neck.
No, he just has a root.
A root.
Dude, like, the level of assumption is just.
Oh, trust me, I'll be
Higher
assuming
than-
all night.
Ass out of you and me.
I am like triple dog offended by that.
Good.
Eat one. Why didn't you just eat one of the spikes before it kills you?
That's not how it works.
Well, anything can work out as long as you believe.
No,
With
no.
your attitude, nothing is gonna work out.
Sure about that?
Let's go. See, there, May clearly went by my advice and ate a spike, and now everything worked out. And you can't convince me otherwise, because how come did you get past that stage if she didn't follow my advice?
Feather, then use the feather to get up there. That seems about right.
I mean, do feathers even last that long?
Okay, which one should I do? The left or right fossil? Root fossil. Or claw? I mean, it's...
Root.
No. I'm not taking you.
Root.
I'm gonna take the claw.
Root is better.
I don't care. It's a randomizer.
Yeah, well, I don't care. That is technically a cradily. Like, it's you're just gonna nickname it cradily, but not.
Let's see what it is then.
I mean,
Imagine if it's a legendary Pokemon.
then that would just be the equivalent of a cradily.
But not.
No, not really.
Yes, cradily is probably the most important Pokemon on your team in a rock mono. Okay.
Remember, this is an extreme randomizer, so types of moves and of other things.
I do not care. Oh my gosh, I'm saying cradily equals cradily. Okay, that doesn't change anything about cradily being the
Are you having trouble with English?
I
Yes,
mean,
a lot, actually.
he's actually from Africa, so.
Well, I'm not from Africa. I'm from the continent Africa, because, like, generally saying he's just from Africa would make you think that I'm from, like, South Africa or something.
I mean, if that's what you think it means, I think it means you're from the continent of Africa.
I mean, usually, for example, when someone says, "Oh, he's from Asia," most people assume that it's Southeast Asia, like in most cases.
Now, Russians are Asian.
I know.
Where did I...
lived in Asia. I know what an Asian is, and I know what a Southeast Asian is.
Although, for some reason, I want to say that Russia should probably just be its own continent.
I know it's larger than all continents on its own.
And then there's Australia.
And that is supposedly Russia after it's separated. Like it was larger than that when it was the Soviet Union or whatever.
Let's
It
see
had,
what
like-
this claw fossil is.
It had access to like Ukraine and Belarus.
I had access to a lot of things, like a bunch of nameless countries are like.
It also had access to soup.
It was a shift tree.
Did you just say it had access to soup? How dare you?
Let's see here. Shift tree, normal bug type, limber, irontail, sheer, cold.
Ow.
Whoa. Icicle spear and Psybeam.
That like literally just committed no you but big time.
I'd take a shift tree.
Oh wow, so it's a grass type, just like Cradily.
No, it's a normal bug.
Wow. That is just like Cradily too?
Not really.
Yeah, well look, hear me out here. Okay, so
Really,
normal
it's also
okay, rocks
a bug mono.
Rocks are think of it, okay? Rocks are pretty ordinary, okay? So that's normal, and grass is weak to bug. Think of it as inverse. So then bug would be weak to grass.
So, what was the other fossil? There's Anar and Lily.
Yeah.
Lily would have been a little Wigglytuff.
I mean, do you want a Wigglytuff?
I already have a Wigglytuff. Or had.
That's tough.
So, I'm glad I took the right one.
Your mom is
I'm just gonna nickname you to your mom because that's all you say.
Oh. I mean... Wait, are you sure that is all I say, though?
The past 15 jokes, yeah.
I mean, who said those were jokes? Wait, so does that basically mean that, like, whenever someone interacts with me, I'm their mom?
No. You're just a joke at that point.
But yeah, but like, if you think about it, if someone reads, if it just says your mom, that basically means I'm saying that I'm this person's mom. We're speaking literally, ignoring all the jokes and everything. So if that's
Screw all the jokes. I nicknamed you.
Screw the rules, I have money.
What? I'm not potatoes, but fun fact, I was named something. I was named I'm not potatoes for a long time, and then I suddenly became potatoes, and then I became not potatoes again, and then I became potatoes again, and then I became potatoes but teal, and now I'm potatoes but not teal.
But now you're not potatoes, but teal.
Yeah. Does it say but teal? Oh, it does. Okay. So I'm just a color now.
Yep.
Well.
How does it feel being a color?
I mean, I want to figure out whether if I'm a spray can or like a paint bucket or whatever the fuck.
You're just probably paint on the ground.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to ask Sleepy because she's the one who forced me to put teal in my name. If you're the person named Sleep deprived in the server, please call her please nickname her a very mean name.
No.
Please.
No.
Oh, okay.
I will send you $20 Space Pal if you do that. Do
25,
we have a deal?
25, and it's a deal.
Make it 30.
Did you really make it go? Did you really say 30?
Yeah.
Sure.
You don't-
Sure.
don't. This is not how you haggle, but yes.
Sure.
I mean, if you're kind enough, then that is how you do it.
You're bad at haggling.
Who said I'm good at haggling, okay? I struggle with it.
You're paying me $30 to change someone's name.
Yes.
When you originally offered to do it for 20, it was like you said I'll do it for 20.
I never even offered before.
You said $20.
You said $20, then I said 25, then you said 30.
Yeah, I did, but like, May's completely assuming that I do this on a regular basis.
Oh, I got to that one pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, this encounter from the Magma Hideout is a shuppet.
Am I doing the B-side?
Yes. You're at 6B.
Why was your hair blue while you were falling?
Because when I dash, my hair turns blue, indicating that I no longer have a dash. And it resets when I hit the ground, or if I hit one of these guys.
How do you know if they're guys though?
I was just saying that as like a general term.
But it looks soulless to me.
Well, okay then. I guess it's soulless.
Say one of these things right now.
Wait,
No, I don't think I will.
does a Pokemon on my team have no strength? Well, I'm gonna find out. Strength is flying type. Okay, I'm gonna give my Lapras.
Hacker exposed aerially on all strength Pokemon.
Cool.
Aerially even introduced Gen 6.
Gen 3.
Item?
I'm playing Gen 3, not 6.
Yeah, I'm just asking the actual ability itself. When was
I
it
don't know.
introduced?
Use Google.
It was just introduced with like Mega Evolutions. I don't think any normal Pokemon got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, only Mega Pencil and Mega Salamander get it. Okay. Which, if you think about it, both of these mons are available in Gen 3, so they're blessing you with their Mega forms even in death. Yeah. Actually, wait, does like in randomizers, when a move changes type, does like is stab a factor at that point or not?
Yes, it's
Yes.
still a factor. You get stabbed for the type that you become. Like if Mamos, or not Mammoth, because the Mammoth wouldn't be in Gen 3. If Kid was a water psychic type,
it would have.
it would get stab on water and psychic type moves.
Yep.
Whatever move is that type. So like if Earthquake happens to be a water type move, it would get stab on Earthquake.
Yep.
Cool.
So pretty much I have it where types of Pokemon and moves are different types. And
No,
Pokemon encounters are different and randomized.
So for example, so like, okay, never mind,
Say for example, Trico is a dark fire type.
yeah, got it. If tackle is a dark type move, Draco's gonna get snapped
Yep.
on it.
Yep. If Potatoes was a Pokemon,
Then I'd get stab on Pokemons.
you'd get stab on Teal type moves. I don't know.
It's not stab,
I
it's
mean,
starch
no,
on Pokemon.
Starch.
It's not stab, it's starch.
Did you just say I get starch on Pokemon? How dare you? I'll have you know, only things I appreciate get to feel what my starch feels like.
So Zen.
I do not appreciate Zen to the slightest because he's a bad child.
Yeah, you seem to associate with him on the regular.
Yes, you do.
Wait, well, how do you even know that?
Well, let's see. You two both joined the server around the same time.
No, not you.
I'm in Derek's gym server.
Yeah, but like you're never active.
So,
And
I can still read the chat.
have you ever heard of the term lurk?
Yeah, it's a creepy ass term that I don't understand because I don't really do that.
Yeah.
Why am I just gonna stand around, read what people say, and not say anything? That's weird.
Not really.
Antisocial.
Like, I even lurk in one of the streams I watch because, hey, they stream at 1 in the morning, which they are actually streaming right now.
No, I mean like, a stream is
Lurking.
made to be watched.
And
you don't have to participate.
yeah.
In the chat.
and time to time, it's like, I need the input from the lurkers.
Well, anyways, yeah, if it's from Zen, yeah, maybe I knew him for a while. That doesn't exactly mean I appreciate him. Okay.
Do you associate with him?
Are you one of his associates?
Associates? No. We live on different. Actually, I'm just gonna say we live on different planets.
Not what I mean, because
Isn't he
associates...
from like Mexico.
What?
Isn't Zen Mexican?
No, he's Canadian.
He sounds Mexican.
He's Canadian though.
He's probably...
You know his voice is really funny. Like even my best friend couldn't actually hold it when he heard his voice.
Is he like born and raised Canadian? What's his ethnic background though?
I mean, I never really, but I assume he was born and raised in Canada, cause like.
That just means he's adding to the fucking list of people I know in Canada. That's him, Gumi, Hash, the other May.
I forgot Hash was Canadian.
Wrecker, Vivi.
I mean, well, Hash isn't Canadian. I know that much.
Well, he's not Canadian, but he lives in Canada.
Yeah, he's an immigrant. I know that. He's a fellow Arabian, just like me.
And then Gumi is technically South Korean, so.
I mean, he has a Asian background.
Specifically South Korea.
Oh, nice.
He's Korean Canadian.
I mean, I believe the first time you said China, but I guess you got that wrong.
I didn't say China. When did I say China?
No. I mean, long ago, not today.
Oh, I don't remember saying that.
Oh, I'm having
No, I
flashbacks.
think I mean, no, you're not. You wouldn't remember because it's one of the days when you were drunk.
May. I'm having flashbacks with the Pokemon that's on my screen right now.
Well,
Slykoth.
am I supposed to remember this?
Remember both of our legendary Pokemon from our Platinum verses?
Oh,
Yours turned to a Rayquaza, mine was a Latios. Latias? Yep, they were both Slykoths. I forget which one I go through. Do I go through this one? Yes. I'm getting closer to the magma. That means I'm getting closer to Kyogre.
Magma equals Kyogre?
Yeah, because in the magma hideout, the closer you get to the magma, like, you keep going down, that's when you know you're getting close to Kyogre.
Kyogre is
I mean,
robot fish.
Groudon. I mean, Groudon.
Kyogre.
Yep. Groudon and Kyogre.
Groudon and Kyogre.
Groudon.
Thanks,
or ground song.
Just for a few. Jirachi, Deoxys, Celebi, and Mew.
I had to clip that. My god. I haven't messed up on a Pokemon that hard in a while.
I mean, what can I even say?
Yes.
Groudon equals Kyogre now.
So,
Kyogre lives in lava.
do you speak another language, Potatoes, or no?
Of course I do.
Oh? Cool.
I speak my own language.
I wouldn't assume just because I've done that before and I've gotten, well...
Wait, you mean assumption with me or assumption in general?
Just, like, I've assumed that was somebody else from another country, and they said, no, I speak mostly English.
Yeah, I mean, I'm generally bad at writing in Arabic, but like... I mean, but then again, I'm not even good at writing in English, so that's great.
Do they teach English over there? Did you learn it because of family?
No, I learned it because just general experience and all. And I guess American schools, so most of our teachers are like speaking English most of the time, except for like Arabic teachers, and that's about it. Or religion teachers.
Oh yeah, religion, that thing that is,
That thing that we...
That thing that exists.
That thing that, cool, you follow religion, cool. Keep it to yourself. Don't
force it on anyone else.
I mean, you don't see me preaching, do you?
I wasn't saying you were, I was just saying in general, it's very common for Christians, I know that.
Oh no, don't worry, everyone has got to preach and like destroy like the general idea of their religion, so that's always fun.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's against the Bible? I guess it should be against the law.
Yep.
That's not how laws work. According to the Bible, I shouldn't exist.
According to my dog, I should probably do it more.
Thank you for changing the subject matter.
I mean, how did I change the subject? Like, it's technically the same if you think about it.
We don't think here.
I said if, I didn't say that you will.
What?
About the language speaking part, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have noticed it, but do you remember the day we all went on voice chat when like Kanget was starting out his entire showdown server?
Oh god, that was old.
Yeah,
That was
that's
a
a
while
while
ago.
ago. Couple months.
Anyways, what about it?
Yeah, that day, that day, like Hash was like muting a couple people because someone had like a broken microphone. He's like, anyone else needs to be muted, so I'm like, me, I want to be muted. So he said, so then, so then he told me to eat shit in Arabic. So that's always fun.
Remember the day I was streaming Xenoblade?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck average.
Wait, average? You mean average nerd?
Yeah, the guy that we banned because he was annoying.
I mean, he wasn't only annoying; he was sexually harassing Fluffy.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Lovely.
I mean, he said something pretty messed up to her, so like.
Yikes.
Things that I don't want to hear.
Yeah, well, I didn't say I'm gonna say it.
Bye, Dratini. You're dead to a frenzy plant.
But I actually, when you said the day you played Xenoblade, I actually thought you were talking about another day. Like, because there, I mean, you probably streamed Xenoblade more than once.
I think I did it like twice altogether.
I mean, the time I'm thinking about was the time after, like, long after Average Nerd was banned.
I don't think I streamed it after he was banned.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I mean, if I did, I don't remember. I haven't played Xenoblade in a while.
I am either confused or I should be worried. I just saw a Crobat use Kinesis.
Nice. Doesn't Kinesis, like, drop accuracy or something?
I just saw a spoon bend and that's it.
I think it's special.
I'm pretty sure that is Kinesis that drops accuracy. Yeah. So now you have been blinded by a bended spoon.
She blinded me with Psychic.
The Crobat's dead anyways.
Wow, serial killer.
No, it's not serial killing if there's no box.
I'm just gonna call you a serial killer. What makes you think I'm not gonna call you that?
Well, Toucan Sam has been unharmed.
So, remember how I said that Groudon's Kyogre now?
Yeah.
Guess who I ran into?
Who did you run into?
I ran into a Kyogre in a random encounter in this in Magma's hideout.
Nice, dude. Nice, dude.
Okay, that's a follow-up clip to that.
So I guess you weren't wrong.
I wasn't.
Well, May, I guess we're just pathetic mortals. I guess.
That's ironic.
All hail, what's your name? Alice Rose.
The most ironic thing ever.
Don't ping me, you pathetic buffoon. I shall murder someone.
Womp womp.
Oh my god, someone says I have a shitty potato that has a computer the same speed as a potato that has brain damage, so then Fluffy pings me as soon as the guy says that. So I feel offended
You are
right
personally attacked.
Once upon a time, you bad guy. You see another day.
Altaria. You died. Oh, Altaria has drought.
The power has arrived in the trees. Force for one makes the
What abilities does Altaria have?
naturally.
I remember it has natural cure.
And I think it also has Cloud9.
Oh yeah, Cloud9. Yeah.
How about Mega?
Mega
Pixel.
has Pixelate, which you can't even get that.
Because
Becomes part fairy and becomes really thick and hits really fairly hard. Mega Altaria is just one of these Pokemons that usually just somehow live when you least expect them to.
Huh, that's kind of ironic.
Like, it's almost the same case, it's almost as bad as of a case as Melmetal. You know, you usually be like, oh yeah, Earthquake should kill from half of its HP.
No.
You fool. It lives on 1% and murders you with double Iron Bash.
I still need to get a Melmetal and Meltan.
I hate Melmetal, my old me.
Oh wait, I can get both of them. That's right.
Melmetal's
To be honest, like, the way you get it is pretty tedious, if you know what I mean.
No, I have a way to get it. I have a friend.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Do you, like, pass up the Pokemon Go save or something?
Nope.
What do? Trade?
Yep.
It's ironic. Melmetal is like the bane of existence for my favorite type of Pokemon. But then Meltan, yeah. And then Meltan's over there like, I love Meltan. Meltan is adorable. It can never do anything wrong.
Actually, wait. I have both of them. That's right.
I mean, to be honest, the thing is, like, if you ever wanted to run Fairy's only problem as a monotype is that it doesn't exactly have enough counters for Steel. Like, the reason Water is considered the dangerous type is as a monotype is because, like, it's immune to it has immunities to both of its weaknesses, and then you have thick fat wall rain for what is it called? Freeze dry.
Which is funny because I think you're the first person I saw on the server use that.
No. I actually told Brecker to use it before me. I told him to use it because, well, actually, I was telling Zen. Zen dropped from water, and then Brecker took it. Brecker, I told Brecker to use it, and then
I don't think
when I did water, he did. He really did.
Oh, then it must have been when I was not like active.
Yeah.
It must have been for a very short time too, because I remember he used Lapras.
He did use Lapras, but it never got the job done as well as Walrein. Everyone used Stall Walrein, even I did for the first few days, but then I moved to Assault Vest Walrein because I was getting swept by Comfeys with Taunt.
You're getting swept by a flower reef.
Yeah, well, thing is, my team was, like, very weak to Taunt, so, like, almost any Taunt setup sweeper destroys me.
That's a you problem.
And then you have this stupid-ass ability Triad, which, for some reason, has +3 priority. I always thought it had +1 priority, but then I was actually struck with the truth. It's fucking +3 priority for some reason.
I learned that the hard way thanks to I think Gumi actually.
I learned that the hard way thanks to Kana, the current fairy gym leader.
Those two, Kana and Armada. I've never really interacted with them a whole lot. How are they?
I mean, they're fine, I guess. Like, Kana is just a fairy, you could say, and then Armada is more like me in a way, but less obnoxious, you could say.
More like you than you, but less obnoxious.
I didn't say more. I'm saying more like me than Kana, but less obnoxious.
Let's see. Does a frenzy plant kill a primate?
Frenzy plant kill primate. I mean, it probably depends on what is it coming.
Super
from. Like,
effective. Yep, it killed. It's a wall rain as well. Okay, so this wall rain is a fire type wall rain, and frenzy plant is a rock type move. So it was probably flying type or ice. No, wait, flying.
And it's funny you say that. Its name is Wall Rain, but does it really wall rain?
No, it doesn't.
I mean, I guess now that it's fire type and uses rock type moves, yeah, probably doesn't.
Of course. Now, does it kill a Giraffarig with Frenzy Plant? No.
Probably not.
Half health.
Are the base
I
powers
mean,
of
I'm pretty sure Walrein was considered like a really dangerous or a fairly dangerous Pokemon in Gen 3, but now it's just sad. Like people, I used to ladder with like my Water Elite Four team, and people actually when they see Walrein, they'd be like, "Oh my god, the gimmicks! Wow!" I feel like, my guy, I just need something to hear him.
What was that question, May? Oh my
fucking
god.
What the fuck?
Does the
Wow.
did you randomize base power?
No. I'm not doing that again. Sludge Bomb is too powerful at that point. That's how it lost last time. Ancient Power, let's go!
What is that? Why did that circle thing murder you? Oh, okay, I see.
Ancient Power, let's
Why
go!
does it gotta have spikes on the top? Ain't you surrounded by enough? Ain't you surrounded by enough spikes? Why does it need to have some on the top?
So it doesn't become too easy?
I mean, isn't it hard enough already?
I don't think so.
Oh, do I have to?
I think, yes, you do.
Wait, so like you have to freaking bring this stupid, ugly thing with you everywhere?
Yep.
To bring the Kevin with me, yep.
Like, how am I supposed to react if I see a ginger kid that has glowing hair moving with their entire closet?
I didn't say it was a closet, I said it was a Kevin. What?
Yeah, well, I'm calling it a closet, okay?
It's not a
don't care
closet.
what you- Shut up! I
No.
call it a closet! Yes!
I'm about to put you in the closet.
Well, I mean, I'm always in my closet if you ask me.
Is there something you want to tell us, Potatoes?
I don't know. Is there something I want to tell you?
I mean, you're saying you're in the closet.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's no.
You just realized that I was
wasn't
kidding.
paying attention. I just woke up, okay?
And-
yeah, you're right. It is like.
I'm just trying to live life more like my cat, okay? My cat sits in a lot of closets.
That's one interesting cat at that point.
What do you mean, interesting cat? Do you not know how cats actually, like...
Oh, I do,
stuff?
I do. They just sit around all day because they're more active at night.
I mean, my cat isn't active at daytime or nighttime. It's just fucking fat and stupid.
Now, that's not how you disrespect a cat.
Then how do I do it? Enlighten me.
You don't.
Why not?
Because you don't disrespect cats.
Well, what if it's a less than 2 years old cat? Should I disrespect it?
It's still learning.
I mean, I believe a 2 years old cat is technically a teenager cat.
6 months. No, it has a couple more years. You know, what am I doing? I have an escape rope. I could just use my escape rope.
I go, Kevin.
Why does this thing pull its tongue out when it's not moving?
Because it's resting.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard?
That you pull your tongue out when you rest.
Have you ever heard of a resting bitch face?
Resting. What?
Resting female dog face.
Resting female. No, sorry, I do not look at that.
Oh, you have so much to learn.
Yeah, well, I have so much to learn, but I don't know if I really want to learn.
Oh, you will.
No, I won't. I'll just hide in my closet for the rest of my life.
So you're
Yes,
staying
I
in the
will.
closet then. So you're doing that decision.
I would rather stay in the closet rather than knowing that something rests with its tongue out. You missed it.
This is gonna be a fun VOD to edit. I could say that right now.
I mean, shouldn't you do like stupid thing with the closet man?
Oh, you need both of those, May.
You're probably gonna have to do like three
I know what I
times
need
the
to
closet.
do. I know what I need to do. It's just
Multitask.
it's not gonna be kosher.
Can I just commit a slash jinx by saying May hasn't coughed or sneezed?
Now that you said that, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. I said can I jinx for a reason.
I wouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, well, now I did, and I have no regrets. May, do you
Oh.
feel like coughing or sneezing? Tell me.
I think May might be ignoring you.
Wow. Oh,
For good
why
reason.
Don't you give it a shot? Why don't you give it a shot?
So much garbage in my bag in Pokemon.
Wait, what did you say about garbage in Pokemon?
Oh, I have a few garbage items. Like, when am I gonna use Sing?
And since when is rubbish an item, and most of all, aren't you playing Gen 3?
No, it's like bad items I'm talking about.
No, Trubbish isn't an item, and this isn't Gen 5.
I will smack the sarcasm out of you.
I have no sarcasm, I only have pet dogs that don't exist.
Oh, if I had an active chat, I would have them vote on something so fast.
I mean, you have two people, what do you want us to vote on? Unless it's something to harass me, then you only have one person to vote, I guess.
It's pretty much, do I mute you or not?
I mean, I guess it's up to you, then I don't know.
Okay. I could buy evolution stones at Slayport, right?
I think so. No, you can't buy evolution stones in Gen 3.
I need leaf stone real quick. Leaf stone, leaf stone.
Wait, what does this skull thing do? Ame?
Huh?
What does that skull thing up there do?
Oh, I need to go to.
What's this whole thing up
Oh, no.
where?
The one that has like
This?
a text bubble?
This?
Yes.
That's not a skull. That's
It's a viewfinder.
Oh, okay. What do you mean that isn't a skull?
it's not a
It
skull.
looks 100. It looks like one.
It's a fucking viewfinder.
You don't know what a
Yeah, but
viewfinder
are you
is?
telling me it doesn't look like a skull?
No,
It
it's-
doesn't.
It doesn't.
It looks like a viewfinder.
So, I realized all the items are randomized on the ground. So I don't
Oh.
know where the leaf stone would be.
Wait, so like,
If you have green shards, you can.
Those are also randomized.
Do you have any?
I only had one red shard.
Sounds like an oof to me.
I might have to go to and backtrack a lot, which I don't want to. I just got TM44. What is this TM? Because it's apparently sleep. Or
TM27. Yeah, I got
rest.
swagger.
I got imprisoned. That is so useless.
what do you mean? You just need something with transform and you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, then you transform and no longer have imprison. Oh wait, no, you use imprison, then you use transform.
Yes.
I found another poison barb.
That is actually a staple Mew set. I can't believe you made the mistake of saying that it's stupid.
Back in Gen 3, though,
Okay, but Mew wasn't a very good player. I'm sorry.
I don't care. I'm just saying it's a staple set.
found a berry juice. I mean, I guess it's a healing item.
Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay, it's gonna.
Kinda use it to just get rid of stupid things.
So I found a smoke ball. Don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, are you supposed to feel anything about that?
Bad item?
I mean, I guess I never said pain wasn't an option.
I hope it's in the Team Aqua cave. Because I get 3 items there. I haven't ran across into a Master Ball yet.
I mean, why would you ever need a Master Ball? Master Balls are bad.
So I can catch legendary Pokemon?
Yeah, but who needs legendary Pokemon?
When you have.
Sunflora.
I don't have Sunflora.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Our Lord and Savior Sunflora is always with you.
Oh, shut up.
Did you just tell me to shut up?
Uh-huh.
You really hate my voice that much? Oh my gosh. The miss.
But you saw what I was going for there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is what you've been going for the entire time. Or at least I assume.
No, I just figured that out like
Really? I actually thought that's what you've been trying to do the whole time.
I just sit here. I wait for it to come back.
Need to go up to... Not in the Pokemon Center.
Oh.
Need to go over here.
I'm figuring it out slowly but surely.
We need a little bit of time with the other. There's the coughing I've been waiting for.
Josh.
Oh no, they're taking the submarine. What shall we do?
Look at the submarine with like completely sore look with nothing to do other than just look like a loser.
I mean, it's a shadow in the water, so it's not there.
I mean, good point. You could just assume that they drowned, actually.
Now, I have to go all the way back... all the way back to Lily Cove to go into the cave. Hopefully there's like... Because I need to get to that master ballroom where it is.
Man, this game really needs timing and precision. That is painful.
Probably something that you really don't have.
I mean, I guess I can say I can time things sometimes, but I'm not very accurate. I have bad accuracy.
A good way to improve accuracy. Get a game on Steam called Aim Labs. It's 100% free.
Play Overwatch.
A game called what?
There's a thing on Steam called Aim Lab.
Aim Lab.
Aim. A-I-M.
Yeah, I got it. Aim Lab.
And that helps with your aim.
Alice is
doesn't
being
sound
more
convincing to
literal.
the slightest, but sure.
Alice is being quite literal in the word aim, as in like playing an FPS.
Yes. Okay, first thing, random. That's a combuskin. For a static encounter.
You're getting Uber chicken.
Now, can I damage it without it dying? 3 triple kicks put it down to yellow. Yikes.
Is this like a randomizer Nuzlocke or just a randomizer?
It's a randomizer Nuzlocke.
I guess that is why you're concerned about HP.
Oh, I got it. Cool.
I mean, don't like starters have shitty catch rates?
I think. But 2 Ultra Balls.
Yeah.
I'm naming it Nugget.
Come on, man. You should have named it Uber Chicken.
No. Let's see.
Yes.
It's a dark type.
Wait, was Blaziken even Uber in Gen 3?
Nope.
Nope. It has
I
upward
think it was trash
slash.
in Uber.
It has
Blaziken
luck.
was trash in
Okay, Blaziken was decent in Gen 3, probably UU at least.
A deep sea tooth.
At least, I don't know.
I mean, it's just a slower but a harder hitting Infernape if you think about it.
Yeah, but Gen 3.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Gen 3 do be Gen 3, and you also had the
Doesn't have
thing where-
Infernape.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm saying technically.
And then Gen 4, you had Infernape, where Blaziken would fill in the role for specific moves that Infernape didn't have, but that was it.
Yep.
What move?
Then, Blaze Kick, Sky Uppercut, random things like that. And then Gen 5 came out, and Blaziken was like, yo, what if I went fast?
Wow.
So
And
they
then it
gave,
went really.
And then they gave it speed boost, and it's the only starter to date that's been banned since the generation it was banned in.
Yes.
I mean, if you think about it, how fast did it go if it took it 2 generations to become fast?
Ask Game Freak and speed boost. That's what
Yes.
they say. But then Greninja happened, and Greninja was the second starter to ever be banned from the Ubers tier.
Is there a third one?
No, actually, Cinderace. Cinderace was banned in Gen 8 OU to Ubers. Stupid Nesquik Bunny was too annoying.
That's good.
Soccer Mom was banned.
Boy, no. Okay, I was scared for a second because a Golbat has a super effective move against me. And I thought it was going to use it, but it used Bite instead. Cross Chop. Cross Chop does nothing against a Walrein.
I mean, isn't your Walrein like grass type instead of? Well, actually, it's fire.
Yes, fire type.
With a rock type frenzy plant.
Like, it was a critical, it was a super effective hit.
How was it super effective though?
Oh, the cross chop was super effective, but it did like 14 damage.
What was using cross chop though?
Golbat?
I mean, Golbat doesn't exactly have what you call a good attacking stats.
Okay, but what was the type of the cross chop?
Oh,
And what type is the bat?
good questions. I don't know. Shed Ninja and a Nuzleaf?
I mean, if it did nothing, then it's most likely A, not stab, and B, fat.
So, there's a Shed Ninja on the other side.
Yo, wait, should Ninja can change types? What the fuck?
No,
Uh,
he has Wonder Guard.
so they have some kind of Wonder Guard clause in this in the randomizer?
You could do no early Wonder Guard. That means no one gets, no one has Wonder Guard up until a certain point.
Huh?
Because essentially you could just soft lock the game.
Yeah, if
This.
Actually, Struggle doesn't hit through Wonder Guard, does it?
Yes, it does.
No.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't.
Doesn't.
Oh, Frenzy Plant hits Shedinja. So,
Wasn't in Gen 3 that Struggle became typeless? Or
That's a big
like
chunker.
I know in Gen 1, I know in Gen 1 Struggle was normal type.
I think Gen 1 and 2 was normal.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to remember. Did it become
Five
typeless?
was fire.
What?
Huh?
What you say?
Said in Gen 5 it was fire type.
Okay, what types are weak to rock? I know flying.
Bug,
Not types of
ice.
flying, bug, flying, bug, ice, fire, and that's about it.
Fire's... Flying
rock,
is
yeah.
super effective. Oh yeah, to rock. I had to think.
Bash, and jump, and feather, and bash, and jump.
Also, the second item in the Master Ball room was a PowerPoint up. So, PP up, giggity.
PP down.
I would rather be away from your PP.
You'd rather be away from my PowerPoint?
I don't know, probably. Because if you have PowerPoints, then maybe you could actually harm me with it. And I don't want to get...
Well, actually, would you...
Oh.
What about my PPP, my PowerPoint presentation?
I found a lucky egg.
Well, maybe it could be boring, so I would rather be away from it.
Well, I just got the item that makes leveling so much easier now. Thank you, Rocket Hideout, for a lucky egg.
Did you say Rocket Hideout?
Aqua.
I like
He said rocket. He said rocket.
She said
Mike-
Rocket.
Your mom is a rocket.
There's a imposter among us. Potato sus.
Actually I'm never suspicious because I'm always like dog food.
Aren't you always the imposter anyways?
Huh?
You're
I
always...
mean,
He doesn't know.
I mean,
He does know. He's got the role because he plays the game.
I actually didn't hear what you said. That's why I'm like, huh?
Potato is sus.
Io.
Yeah, okay. Well, I know that you called me sus already, but May said something about me being the imposter anyways or something. I think I don't know.
Yep.
That's why I'm double checking.
How did a Hoot Hoot live against a Thunderbird bolt?
Because it's not flying type.
And Thunderbolt's not.
Electric type.
Yep.
There you go.
It lived on
Those
1
are all
HP.
Those are all the answers to the questions, and then some. Next time on Total Drama Action.
Such an old show that I don't want to watch again. I think what we did do there is...
You probably had to like catch onto this the door closet thing after dropping
know.
to the
Or what I probably had to do. It's just I didn't do it fast enough, so I couldn't do it.
I mean, I guess we might be here for a while.
I mean, I've been...
We've been here for a while.
We have.
probably not.
And I've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours.
Before I started playing Celeste, I played Super Mario 64, so I mean...
Yep. I love how Metacham was the one that used Payday, while there's a Persian as well.
Per Cyan.
Complete logic.
I am potatoes, but Cyan.
I mean, I actually, like, how the teal thing started was basically, Sleepy called me green because we were in a voice chat. So I was like, she's like, name yourself green right now. I told her, can I at least be cyan or teal? She told me, yeah, of course, those are the only good shades of green, actually. So I asked her, which one do you want? She said, go for teal.
Okay, it came from that way. I need to go this way.
I'm pretty sure no one even understood anything from what I said, and that's okay, because you're not meant to.
Yeah, I don't care. Yikes. This man of Aqua has a Solrock. That's a Team Magma Pokemon.
No, it's not.
No.
It's
No.
just a sun Pokemon. Team Magma and Team Aqua do not use those Pokemon.
And it has Ice Punch.
Wow. Imagine the sun punching you with ice.
And then imagine Karen Black.
I can't imagine an ice dragon punching me with ice, to be honest.
Okay, my moves aren't doing anything to it, so I gotta swap. Come on out, Walrein.
Wally Rain.
I remember one day Zen was doing the almost any ability, so he ran Killing Serum with Hail Shot and Icicle Spear.
And Solrock also has extreme speed. I don't know how I feel about this.
How fast is the sun? I wonder.
I wonder too.
So, like, say,
You lagged out. You are lagging, boy.
exactly. When I get it, it's gonna get me instantly because it covers the entire planet I live in. People say they like to see sunnier days. When we always have the days sunny because we're always crispy.
Keep it shady.
How much does extreme speed do again? Total damage.
Oh, let's break it down!
Thank you to Maya Jailer for the raid.
What the heck?
Thank you for the raid. Hopefully your
Wait
stream was
for
great.
it.
Thank you for the follow, Daniel Astora and
No, this is
Bajones99.
not a Hoopa server.
Wait for it.
Thank you all for the follows.
Wait for it.
You are potatoes but robot.
I think I have my thing. Not on this. On this tab I have.
Yeah, well, I'm
Thank you all. Hopefully you had a wonderful stream. As I'm just chilling with my friends. I'm doing a extreme randomizer. And it's going good. Chilling with friends, also watching my friend play Celeste. And I'm just relaxing. That's lovely.
Can't you like just hold on to the blue part before the closet thing comes instead of actually having to like time it?
Let's see.
I
That
know
was
what
a
I'm.
mess up. That was a
Yeah.
mess up.
I was supposed to bounce off of it and grab it again and take it back to the crystal.
I think I missed. Sorry about that. I went mute. Thank you very much. It's weird because I've had Jay since the start, and I recently got
Hey, can't you just like hold on to the
Hilly
blue part
as
to
a
to
gifted
your right
Pokemon.
and just wait for the closet thing to come
That was
back
a cast form.
instead of actually having to do this real quick?
I almost had it.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Hopefully I didn't miss anything.
You actually missed it by like you landed a bit too early, but like it was you kind of
Yeah, cast form is definitely gifted. Let me
I know what I'm supposed to do.
Let me turn down my
I know how I'm
friends.
supposed to do this now, though.
yeah.
a little bit.
No, I'm telling you, can't you just hold on to the
Oh.
blue area on the right using the electric thing like this part?
The egg? I had a
The closet man instead of with the electric.
Which egg?
I can't understand you, and I don't think I can.
I know before you even raided, I got a lucky egg
Noises.
from the Aqua Hideout. I haven't gotten the egg yet because it's one of those things because I was doing the series on YouTube, but I decided just to stream the rest of it since I can't get the egg yet. But my YouTube is what I usually upload to, but I decided I wanted to stream tonight. Oh, it's the other lady. That's right. The other lady. I forgot the one that's right next to the sauna. I knew I talked to the wrong person before, but I wasn't sure. This is what happens when I'm multitasking. And thank you for the raid. I was very unexpected of that. Oh, here's the egg. Like, it's unexpected. I'm still shocked from it. And hopefully this egg contains
Wait
something.
for it.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Vex. Hopefully, I hope this egg has something. If it is a legendary Pokemon, I'm gonna be.
Alright.
That's gonna be fun. Yeah, usually I usually stream Overwatch, but sometimes I stream other games.
Ow.
And I'll definitely keep updates on what the egg is. I need a leaf stone, sadly, but oh, this is a new route. What do we get? We take those. We definitely take Larvatars.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm muted. I'm talking to chat.
Oh, you're okay. I couldn't hear anybody, so.
Yeah, it looks like Potato went mute. Yeah, I'm just chilling and it's nice. I have a Larvitar in front of me because new encounter, new route.
At least there's not a Larvitar controlling you.
Yeah.
There's not a Larvitar controlling me. There's a Larvitar controlling.
What is Larvitar's catch rate anyways? I think my Pokemon... No, 5 damage from a Sacred... Larvitar has Sacred Fire. Huh. I guess we swap.
I am in pain.
I will definitely tweet it. For sure. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm wrapped. I will...
That was painful.
That's one thing I'm
I was
definitely
literally
gonna do.
right there.
Should have done a different move. Do I have anything? Anything, for Defrost Awakens? I don't have anything for... Huh. Jay's gonna be up front. Also, thank you all for the follow and once again for the raid. Okay, this game loves to torture me. So much. Wooper's my favorite Pokemon. And I don't like hurting Wooper. It has to be done. I know I gotta kill him.
Potatoes, but teal.
Poison Point Wooper. I want one.
Not potatoes, but teal.
Anyways, I did it.
Nice.
My team...
Now why are there... Now why do I see hentai tentacles?
Can we not say that?
I mean, I would, but like...
Well, you have to
that is
remember,
literally what I see.
You have to remember, I am streaming.
Oh.
I've said this
Wait,
multiple
so
times.
My very loud and obnoxious voice can be heard by people who are watching your stream.
Yes.
Yeah, because you are being... Your voice can be heard through the...
Okay, sounds good.
Because Discord is streamed to the stream.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, I just didn't know that she was streaming. Okay.
I said it multiple times. Apparently, you just don't listen, Potato.
say it. Yeah, well, I have very bad listening skills. Okay.
I am not potatoes, but listening.
So,
Actually, I am potatoes, but not listening is more accurate.
you know, you reminded me of what happened to one of my mods the other day when I was placing my Overwatch account in the 3v3 placements. He said, I forgot the comment, but I see the deleted message that I did to him, and he's like, maybe without the tentacles, and I deleted that message. Then he went on to say something more, and then I accidentally timed it out for 62 seconds.
I don't know if you timed somebody out accidentally for 60.
I was gonna delete the other message. Mod Steep City.
Yeah, but like, how is that an accident, bro?
Things happen.
How do you accidentally time someone out?
Well, you have to
Oh, hey, Dom.
you have to remember.
Oh, Dom can't hear us.
Akuma is like one of my friends. He's my punching bag, and I'm his punching bag.
Wait, so who's the punching bag?
Also, I use the Visual Boy Advance for the emulator.
Dom is just here.
Like,
Dom can now hear us.
He cannot hear us.
Yes, now he can. He's just muted his mic. He
And-
undeafened, but
Undeafened domination.
And-
Yes.
there's another person.
hello, Englishman.
Hello. Some countryman I don't know.
I already told you I'm Egyptian.
That's how you spell. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're fair and you're like the far.
Leaf zone. I need a leaf zone. But yeah, Akuma's just him and I. We just bully each other a lot, and we've known each other for 4 years.
I've known you for longer.
Yeah, you've known me for longer. A good 7?
Almost 7.
I caught a horsey, and I named it after the person that raided me. So let's see. Horsey. Guess what type?
Horse type.
It is
Yes.
a water type
Oh wow.
with
Wow.
cute charm, body slam, and grass whistle.
Ooh, grass whistle.
It's just gonna paralyze things for days.
Yeah.
What do you? I mean, not if it puts them to sleep first.
Oh, I thought that's what grass whistle did.
No, grass whistle is
No,
sleep.
Grass whistle is sleep.
85
Body slam is
accuracy
sleep.
sleep.
Wait, what? 85?
Yeah. They nerfed
Did-
it in
did the
later
accuracy
gens.
drop to- Yeah, because I remember it having awful accuracy.
Gotta love it sometimes. Gotta turn up a couple people now.
Why aren't you
Actually,
asleep?
did Hypnosis ever have better accuracy than 60?
Oh.
I don't know.
No clue.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that now that I asked.
Anyways, I gotta get dressed and ready for school.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah.
See ya.
Cool boy.
It's time to take on the Moss Deep Gym. It's a white rock.
I keep forgetting to dash. Nothing bad ever happens to the candidates.
I forgot where the gym is located. There's the gym. The first ever double battle gym.
Wait for
And the only
it.
one.
Thank you for the follow, Stickin' to Sticks.
Wait, I'm wrong. Hold
That
on.
is a lovely name.
Raihan exists.
I'm gonna have to be muting a lot.
Okay, so Hypnosis always had an accuracy of 60 until Pokemon Platinum. It got 70, then it dropped back to 60.
Yep. They get buffed it, but then nerfed it.
I mean,
Yep, never mind, I was wrong. Yep.
and
there's
funny enough,
more-
they
more
buffed it on the gen where we got Darkrai.
Ah, yes, because Dark Void was a move that they introduced.
Right, a very balanced move at its time. That suddenly it became the worst sleeping move there is.
Because they nerfed it.
Yeah, but like, it's kind of like weird how, like, why would you nerf a legendary's move and make it like a signature move? Yeah, but like, they literally made it worse than all of the sleeping moves.
Yeah, they made it worse than all the sleep moves because it was too good in general.
I mean, I guess that you could say that if you're a doubles player, because doubles player hated that double.
That's why they
sleep.
nerfed it, was because doubles. Because I remember Darkrai used to be used in doubles a lot.
Well, not even
Yeah,
Darkrai. It was literally Smeargle.
That too.
yeah, well, it just put everything to sleep.
Imagine a Darkrai Smeargle team.
Here's what you do: you make it so Dark Void can't be copied, and then rebuff it, because Darkrai is usually never legal in VGC anyway. So
That's just true.
I mean, aren't like all mythicals illegal in VGC or something?
yeah.
Typically, yes, all Megas, and actually all Legendaries and... Yes, Megas. Megas are banned.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not
Megas-
really a double.
I mean, you can't really use Megas in a generation where they don't exist.
Yet. Gotta love data miners because, hey, Megas are in the code. And Z moves.
Wait, they're bringing back Z moves? I actually never
Potentially.
liked Z moves.
Yeah,
I never liked Z moves. I never liked.
Z moves, Megas, and are actually in the data for Sword and Shield.
Here's how I think about Z moves. I think the only good part about them was the cool poses.
Yeah, the cool poses. And another balancing factor that...
I mean, they get really old really fast. Like, if after you see each pose twice, you just get tired.
Yeah,
It's like
like
an entire minute for one turn.
but we cannot have Z moves and Megas plus Gigantamax.
Well, it's a good thing Smogon banned Gigantamax.
Oh, we'll see it in normal VGC.
Yeah, but VGC be like, they don't care.
Wait, Alice, are you a VGC player?
I watch it.
Oh. I mean, watching it doesn't exactly make you anywhere near a player.
And I also tried it but it didn't really work out that well.
I tried.
My gosh. You literally hit like on the tip of that last spike.
Yep. Such is the pain of a Celeste player.
I need not
Can't wait
that.
for Celeste to be added to Smash. That's
Well, I mean, generally, I feel like I personally do not like VGC because I feel like it's about who can run the cheesier sets.
Yeah.
Wins. Isn't I don't feel like it's about predictions, which is why I'm not really a fan.
I definitely agree with that. But hey, Pokemon's Pokemon. We can't change that.
Nah, man, Pokemon is Pokemon, or maybe even or
No,
Pokemon.
Pokemon is Digimon, honestly.
I mean, actually, Pokemon is Dracovish now.
Pokemon is Dragon Ball
Welcome
Z.
back.
Oh.
That's nice.
According to my neighbor, Pokemon is actually
Congrats.
Naruto, but I'll take your word for it.
No, Bleach is actually Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh.
ROMs
Can I
are
assume
weird
that
in
when you
Visual
say
Boy
Bleach,
Advance.
You mean like Bleach the actual liquid rather than Bleach the anime?
You can do whatever you want, man. I don't care.
Okay.
You might have to find
I
a
don't
different
control your life.
ROM of it. That's all I could say. But
I mean, maybe you could if you consume my mind.
what are you?
I'm not like. I'm allergic to potatoes. I'm sorry.
What?
What are you two even talking about?
You know, like, I think we're talking in words. Words are formed by letters, I think.
The letters are what you get from the mail.
Oh, okay.
Okay then.
You get words from the female.
So one thing you missed is I caught a horsey. I named it after you, and the horsey was randomized to a water type.
What else?
Yeah. A horsey. And I believe you are my very first person that actually rated me too. So I give it the honor.
Sorry, dying over and over again in Celeste has caused my brain to be a little bit mushy.
That's what happens if you play a lot of games.
If this was potatoes, his brain would be mashed potatoes.
Can we make them into hash browns?
Oh, no.
Hash.
That's legit hash.
That is literally hash.
Yes. You can't steal his identity.
Thunder.
I mean, I'm not stealing his identity. Technically, he's a part of me if that's the case.
Heart Gold has been deleted. It's.
And as far as I know, Hash is like 1,000,000 years older than I am.
I think the stream under Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you have to do Soul, like, actually Silver and Gold, which is sad.
By the way, just for context, when I say 1,000,000 years older than I am, anyone older than me, I just consider them like old people, like just, they have neck cracks and they're just
Old people,
a
but
bag of bones. For example, I called May old lady most of the time.
And I would like to
Okay,
say
no, that's
thank
a
you
lie. I
again
usually call.
for the raid that you did.
I don't usually call you old lady. I usually call you May, and that's about it.
well, you can call me May. Yes.
So we went from talking about hashes, potatoes, to age?
Yeah.
Monka W?
The reason I'm doing that is because like, yeah, we're saying hash, okay, and hash browns are made out of potatoes, and I'm potatoes. Hash is hash brown, even though Hash is older than me, but yet he's somehow part of me.
You are hurting my head.
Well, I'm headless, so I can't say I feel you.
It is 3 a.m.
It is 3 a.m.
It is 9 a.m., you pathetic losers. I don't care.
I've
I
been
don't
dealing
care
with this
where you live.
sarcasm
Only
all
my-
night.
Only my time zone counts, okay?
All night with this sarcasm. I can't believe have dealt with this much sarcasm in like 3 hours.
And there wasn't even Patrick.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's no Patrick.
Okay, there was a.
Yeah.
You guys have a Patrick in here?
Yeah, it's Pear the Tree.
Oh. Do we have a sponge? Except it's spongy.
No, the counterpart to Patrick is Ryu.
Australia, eh? How has Australia been?
And Rio is the counter to a starfish.
Because last time I
No,
remember, Australia
it's a
was on
spearfish,
fire.
Not a starfish.
Oh.
Now we're on Starfish? Okay, it's too... I've been up for too long.
And Ryu
The
is
reason
I believe. Okay, that's good that the fires have ended.
Alice is struggling to keep up with what's happening.
Yeah, it kind of...
Chains SMH.
I live in Michigan, and we're kind of affected because of fire, because it's actually warming up. And I hate the heat. I really do hate the heat, but luckily it's cooling down a little.
What I'm doing to the mix and trying to keep up with what's going on is very hard.
And add what I'm doing, I'm paying attention to chat, you, and my game.
What game?
I'm playing Pokemon. And I'm watching you play Celeste.
Yeah. Trying to comprehend what I'm doing right now is,
I mean, you're trying to cheese something.
cheese it. I'm trying to...
Maze is trying to beat it.
This isn't...
No, you need to slap some butter onto your feet or something.
Okay, we're not making a loaded baked potato, okay?
We're not making a...
And yeah, I am...
Exactly who said I'm gonna add butter to my potatoes. Not all potatoes require butter, except actually no potatoes require butter. Butter is just an addition we do to make ourselves extra unhealthy.
To answer your question,
Technically,
I am
potatoes
safe.
aren't good for you.
Because Michigan,
Yeah.
we're only getting the clouds or the smoke
And
from
fun
California.
My name is here
But
potatoes, but
it's more of a...
my family name actually is the actual.
It's more of a thing of like... It's just heating up because of what's happening. Where the wind is actually splitting off up into Alaska and up over to Michigan. So, it's just... It's just nonsense. I just wish it would stop. And now I can unmute myself. There we go.
You missed something interesting.
I was answering a question in chat where I actually had to concentrate.
That's alright. You missed something, though.
What? I heard a lot of potato and butter.
Yeah, well, potato
Oh,
started
no.
talking about not potato, and it was interesting. Did you know he's actually a carrot?
Carrot? Explain. Explain at once.
Did you know he's actually a
Oh,
Yeah, just straight. Oh yeah, he's actually a carrot in real life. We are speaking to a vegetable, y'all.
air quality is pretty good. There's no smoke, but it's
I
just
couldn't have worded that
how
better.
much higher the smoke trail is, because it's actually mixed. I think it's mixing into the clouds, but it's pretty safe. We can breathe properly, but since I work at a grocery store, I have to wear a mask, which is amazing. So I don't really inhale any of those
Wow.
toxic particles. What? It's just a carrot.
It's just the way May said it, like it completely
You know
like
he's actually a carrot.
wow.
So are you either
Then
a potato?
That vegetable never existed. It was carrots tricking you all along.
Oh, did you know in Mott's Fruit Snacks they actually included carrot?
Oh my god.
Look that up. Look up a Mott's Fruit package, and it shows a carrot on the package.
You have a new nickname, and it's for my server only.
I'm not a potato, but a carrot.
Fuck carrots.
So, you are, in fact, a carrot.
Explain.
I don't want another explanation, because I toned it out twice.
Well, no, the explanation as to why he's carrot and not potato is actually pretty down to earth and kind of makes sense.
And I'm glad that Australia is not on fire anymore, because that
It's his
was
family name.
heartbreaking to actually
Literally,
My family name.
see at the beginning of the
My
year.
family name is the Arabic word for carrot. That is basically it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah, he is potato. He is not potato, but carrot.
What is carrot in Arabic?
Gazar.
Huh.
I'm not gonna pretend to. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that.
Or you could say, I mean, I can write it down for you in English letters, and maybe you could try reading it or spelling it.
What? That sounds like. Huh.
I mean, I mean, like how you spell it out is
the way you spell it in
different.
English is C-A-R-O.
What? Where did you get the O and the C?
Technically, you spell it C-A-R-R-O-T-S.
Hey, J Lamb, how are you doing?
Oh, okay. Okay, is there no voice detector?
I don't think there is.
There's no. I don't think I have ATT.
I'm doing pretty well. I just found out that one of the people that I just met tonight, their last name in Arabic is legit carrot.
Gazar.
So I'm legit laughing.
Yeah, that is close enough.
And plus, I
Yeah,
dealt
like,
with like 3 hours of sarcasm so far.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like an inflection on how you said it, though. Like that makes it sound different.
Oh, yeah, well, and it just involved the accent a bit. I mean, like, say, for example, like, because I was actually born and raised in Saudi Arabia, so they don't say Gazar, they say Jazar.
So,
because
oh
it's
yeah,
like a J.
G is a J.
Yeah.
So, like the rolling of your R is like way better than what I could ever do if I tried to roll my R's.
Oh, yeah, that's because in Arabic we have a letter called Ra. That is basically, you do called Ra. That is literally what the letter is called, so, like, it's kind of twisty.
Like the winged dragon of.
It sounds like GAR. That's what I hear.
G-A-R. The letter is just Ra. Like,
Oh,
it's just an R.
okay.
My mind automatically went to GER, which is Gold Experience Requiem. We
Well,
don't talk about GER.
When I think Ra, I think of Ra, the sun god.
I think of the winged dragon of.
It's the same thing though. When you, what are the odds?
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Ra, the one you're saying, the sun god, actually in Arabic, there's this certain letter that doesn't exist in English or anything similar to it, called the Ain. It's basically like Ra, we spell it Ra, like that.
So, want to hear something real quick?
Yeah.
On my stream right now, I'm going against Liza and Tate. Growlithe and Arcanine. They have those.
What are those?
Growlithe evolves into Arcanine.
Why?
Evolution?
Yeah, but why are you allowing it to evolve? You must
No,
be
I'm not.
better.
It's
Liza and Tate have those.
yeah.
Yeah, but like, why should they have doggies? Did their parents allow them to have puppies?
Oh. Jay needs to live this. Jay is at 1 HP. Oh no.
One of your Pokemons is gonna die.
Nope, not today. I've had Jay for the longest time.
Yes.
I am going to heal.
If you use a potion, you're actually a noob.
One person in my chat just asked, "Are you okay?"
Me?
Yes. Are you okay?
No, I'm actually mentally deranged.
There's your answer.
My answer, if anybody asks me, "Are you okay?" I say, "Buster Wolf."
They responded, "I could see that."
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you can't, then there is something wrong with you too.
Oh,
if you can't see.
There's an early morning Joe responding today.
Wait, Joe's up at this time of...
Alice, it's like 7 a.m. there.
I know. Trust me.
And I know this mostly because of Maya and Carmi and Marina and Amber. But that's beside the point.
Actually, isn't it like 8 a.m. for Joe?
No, it's 7.
Oh, you should see
7:45.
when my mod Akuma and I get at it.
No, you're right.
I'm
guys.
pretty.
We just
Yeah,
bully
I'm
each
off
other.
by 1. I'm thinking a time zone that doesn't exist, actually.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it does exist. It's just not the time zone Joe is in.
It's also not a time zone that very many people are in. I don't think.
My Vileplume almost died twice in this battle.
It's also the time zone Dom's in.
True.
Okay, I guess that answers why you guys are confused about Joe being awake early. He's saying he's just gonna listen to the news and go
Here.
back to sleep.
I gotta do something right now. Delete that layer. Save as JPEG. And then I find the what is the layout again? PNG, is it? It's a PNG. I need that prompt back up. And there we go. And let me get my Discord back up real quick. And I did not see what TM I got.
You've gotten a TM.
Yep. It is...
Yeah. It's TM, yes.
I think it was Tackle. Tackle got randomized into a normal type.
Wow, Tackle becomes a normal type move?
Tackle legit got randomized to a normal type.
Wow.
What are the odds?
Who could have imagined Tackle being a normal type move?
I know, right?
What's
I've
next?
always-
what's next? Water gun's a water type move?
I could check Water Gun. It's on one of my Pokemon. It's a dark type. Water Spout and Water Gun are dark type.
I mean, water spout and water gun. Water spout. Okay, actually,
That's
that could be more or less AIDS, because, like, if you think about it, can you imagine a water spout like Ash Greninja?
how about let's not.
And, like, maybe it's a dark type, because dark has, like, no immunities. Nothing can be.
Remember how water sport is such a bad move?
But yet it's carried me
Yeah.
so much through this.
And mud sport's also bad because
I found a choice band.
I mean, sport moves are bad because sports are bad IRL. No, never do sports.
never commit. Actually, no, there are some sports that are fun.
No, I don't. I do not care. Even if I used to play sports, that doesn't. I'm just gonna say all sports are bad.
I played a Europe.
There are two good sports that I like:
Which are?
bowling and disc golf.
I played baseball
the
for a
sport-
year. That was eh.
I have actually stacked on karate martial arts for years and swimming.
Also, technically, esports.
Yes.
Actually, to be honest, my dad forced me to learn how to swim because I used to be like super terrified from water, and he used to be super terrified from water, so he didn't want me to be the same, so he just forced me to learn how to swim.
So you're saying that he threw you into the water?
No, what the fuck? My dad would never throw me, okay? Maybe my mom would do it, but absolutely not.
Maybe my mom, but not my dad.
My thought exactly. Oh, thank God counter failed.
But I'm pretty sure my mom would be too lazy to actually toss me, so she just wouldn't.
I think my Vileplume's a little too high in level.
I love how we just ignored my comment.
I didn't hear the
I
comment.
didn't even neither did I.
It's Gen 3. God doesn't exist yet.
Oh.
This is true.
I mean,
there.
Imagine playing Pokemon
Yeah.
with
I guess we can just assume Rayquaza is God for the meantime.
Yeah. He is the bringer of all Mega Evolutions in a different universe, so
That is godly power, I guess you could.
yeah.
I'd say that's ungodly.
Okay.
And then we have the God of Land and Sea,
They're not gods. They're just
Titans.
Pokemon.
I mean, can you imagine a llama telling you that it's your god?
But is Arceus really a llama?
Arceus is more of a
don't know.
horse.
I mean, you could also call it a goat if you want to.
But it's not a goat, though.
But I view it as a goat
If
stuck
you
in a
do a
fence.
Gen 4
Okay?
randomizer, from now on you must name all Arceus's Owen.
Oh, God. Oh,
George,
oh.
You don't, but neither of you know why that's funny.
One person in my chat just told me, don't forget Zigzagoon, the god of picking up loot.
Nobody knows why calling Arceus Jordan is funny.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I said nobody knows, and you're just confirming with me.
I understand naming it Owen, though.
Because that's Arceus's name.
I mean, I don't understand either, so I'm just gonna be here.
I just said it.
Your mom is Arceus'
I
name.
literally just said it.
You said because it's Arceus' name. How does that help?
Arceus. I don't know. Arc? Or admin?
Oh, I mean, I don't know their actual name, so how do you expect me to get it?
Well, when I said that's their name, Jordan.
I do agree.
I mean, again, how was I supposed to know that Arceus, the Pokemon, could be referred to as a their? It's fucking genderless.
Yeah, just like
Arceus is in trouble. We gotta save him.
Arceus, the admin, non-binary gang.
I think they called Arceus a him in the movie. Walk up the stairs. You're met with 3 men at the top of the stairs.
Well, by game standards, Arceus is genderless, so I don't care. Ash is just misogynistic. Confirmed.
Let's see.
And the reason I know Arceus's real name is because I have him on I have them on Facebook. Kangit straight up revealed his real name to anybody who was in the staff chat through a Google Docs thing. I know Gumi's first name. And let's see. I know Zen's first name because of Gumi. I know Potato's last name.
I'm almost done with the game and I'm happy.
I keep...
Why does Tentacruel have Dragon Rage?
Why not, TBH?
Okay then. Bubble. Bubble and What? I am so lost with this Tentacruel. Hey, how's it going? Shatumba? Shatumba? Shatumbu? I think that's how you say it. Hopefully your night or day is going great. That's amazing. Yeah, I've had Vileplume for months now because, or I think it's been a couple months since I've been on this save file. Which this is since I started streaming this tonight. Because I want to get the series done. And I think I'm in almost a good position. All I have to really... I think I'm going to go all the way up till... when I get the last gym badge, which is soon. It is night for me. It is almost like 4 in the morning. I don't know why I'm up this late, but... I guess it was yesterday. I am American. I usually get to sleep around 4 a.m. sometimes. I've been on a good sleep schedule, but yesterday and today I've been off of work. So I might as well just mess up my sleep schedule for a day. Then I'm gonna catch up on it. One of my new mons. Great. Delete layers. It's been a while since I lost a Pokemon. I was just this is an extreme randomizer. So evolutions are random. So I was just gonna evolve it as soon as I could. But I haven't found a leaf stone at all, or a sunstone. And I love having random evos as well. Like, it's been a long time since I've actually sat down to do parts in a randomizer, because the last one I did was a black randomizer. And what ended up happening, I lost before even the third gym. So this is kind of like me trying to get back into it. And I did an Emerald Extreme Randomizer before. But I lost at the champion. Don't mind my friend. He's playing Celeste, a very, very hard level.
I am pain.
No. He's playing Celeste, and he's been at this level for like 30 minutes now. And I think it's getting to him. But my friend and I has done an extreme randomizer race. And we got pretty far in it. There were a lot of funny moments through it. Mirror coat? Oh, hell no. Bellsprout. I have gotten a couple shinies from randomizers. One of them was a Sea King in my first ever extreme randomizer.
Yo, let's go.
Which was in Emerald.
Hey, you actually did it.
I lost 2 Pokemon.
No, but maybe commit Pokemon without losing them next time.
I will smack you.
And exactly how do you plan to do that? Are you gonna virtually smack me?
If I could, I would.
Exactly. But you can't.
SMH.
These
SMH.
diamond things give you like some kind of jump boost or something?
It gives you a second dash. It gives you. It
Nice.
refreshes your dash.
Yeah, so like basically it's as if you stood on another platform of some sort when you touch them, huh?
Yeah.
What shiny did you get? I don't honestly remember the last shiny I've received. But
Oh my
What the
god.
hell is that thing?
That is Battle Line.
I know I got a shiny in Sword and Shield. I forgot which one.
It's Battle Line.
What is
Nice.
a lion exactly?
No,
Well,
not
I really
Battle
like
Line,
Wooloo shiny.
Battle Line. Like
Battle
Madeline with
Line.
a B.
So like battle line, a line where people battle.
Think about the name Madeline, which is the name of the character I'm playing as.
Oh, so your character is mad and this one is bad?
No.
What do you mean no? You're gonna have to say yes regardless of what you think.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do, Buster.
No.
Yes.
Nah.
How about yes?
No.
Okay, so I need to jump.
Ooh, a bold nature
Jump.
Wooloo. That's pretty nice.
I was afraid of
that's
having
nice.
to do this.
Hey man, this battle line thing is hacking.
I might start doing shiny hunting if I can get the
And hey, no fair, why can't it fly?
if I can get the sprites for Gen 7.
Didn't you say this is your subconsciousness? Why are you not like a huge dog or something?
Because depression.
Now I have to go. Now I have to go back to Rustboro.
This game is very good. Like, it's a very good game. It represents a lot of things. The character Madeline is actually canonically trans, which I think is awesome. As well, I mean, I'm biased. I don't know.
How dare you fall? You
Actually,
should have just.
here, I'll be right back.
Not fall. Okay.
Okay. First Pokemon. There's a couple things I need to grab before I do stuff. Which I forgot how to grab. It's much better. Route 127. Oh, we need... I'm tired of getting Clefas. Airlock? $128 is another encounter. Also, I can answer that question as well. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Platinum. And I've always been hooked on Pokemon ever since. $129. Oh, Electkid. Another baby Pokemon, though. Pokemon X. I don't really remember Pokemon X that well, but I know I played it. And Pokemon X was just there, in my opinion. For me. And also, how is this egg doing? Oh, I need to deposit 2 Pokemon. I just forgot. Love all you're going in front. How's the summary? Moves. Oh! Egg's about to hatch soon. May. So we get to see what it is. I could understand that. Pokemon Ruby being your first game? That's one of my friend's first game as well. The generations I liked the most was 6 and... No, not 6. No. 4 and 7. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Sun, Moon, and Usum were great games. Favorite starter? That's a hard question. I usually go for water types for my starter. And out of all the water types, my favorite is Poplio. Once they revealed Poplio, I fell in love. Because Poplio is just that dorkish, cute type Pokemon that there is. Houndour. And I ended up liking the final evolution. 6, obviously, my first game, and 8. Gen 8 was amazing for the region. Gen 6 was also good for the region, but it just dragged on a little too long for me. As I got bored of it. Like, I tried replaying through it. And Torchic is a great starter. Even after, like, a couple years later. Or a couple gens later, because it gets speed boost. So it becomes Fast Boy. And Houndour. What do I name this Houndour? Might as well, people from my stream. And that's how you spell it. Cool. You are honored in the Nuzlocke. Oh, that's alright. we lost 2 Pokemon, sadly, but they are easily replaceable by 2 of the Pokemon that I can find in my PC. And yep. Two people. I usually first name the Pokemon after my friends. And then after a while, I name them after random names or...
Wait for it.
Thank you for the follow. And then I name it after people who are subscribed to me or followed or follows me. You're welcome. Gyarados. And once we get to the Pokemon Center that's coming up soon, I'm definitely going to check the stats. Aerial Blast is flying type. Actually, ground type. Gyarados is... I just experienced the funniest thing ever.
Oh.
Gyarados uses Tickle. Yeah.
Can we take a second to try to think? What does it tickle you with?
It's Finn?
I'd say the tail.
Whiskers?
The whiskers.
Oh, the whiskers.
Okay, that's super
Might as well
ironic.
just tickle you with the fangs, to be honest.
Well, I'm just enduring the physical embodiment of pain.
And that you were Fate. Oh, not. If I find a shiny,
And depression, technically.
I don't know who I would name it after.
Why? Okay, this thing should commit no lasers through walls.
Nope.
Commit Laser Wall?
Laser through wall.
Ah, Pacific Logic Town, we're here.
Oh yeah, I forgot I get a dash after that. Okay.
Name it after. If I get a shiny... One person's like, hey, you should name... If I get a shiny, I should name it after my mom and dad. I'm having nom flashbacks with mom jokes now. Thanks, Mr. Carrot.
Wait, you're having bad flashbacks because of a carrot?
You, Mr. Carrot.
Stop.
And Sandy passed.
Sandy cheeks.
Let's see here.
You're not even allowed to call me Mr. Carrot because you don't
yeah,
translate names, Buster.
Mr. Carrot is his father.
And here's your horsey, May. It's
I mean, I
4
could
in the
be
morning.
Mr. Carrot Jr.
And let's see. Grass Whistle. Rockslide, Needle Armed, Silverwind. Dude, you have great
Mr. Carrot
typing.
Sr.
Yeah, well, that would be my dad then.
Dude, that's amazing.
And also, it can't even be Mr. Carrot. You don't translate names.
These two are going on my team. I don't care. They're both gonna evolve. And I gotta move items real quick.
those stupid deaths.
And Lucky Egg goes to the level 13 first. Okay. What does... Let's hope so too. And this egg is about to hatch, so I think once I hatch the egg, that's where I'm going to end off the stream. That seems like a good idea, because I've been going at it for 3.5
Wow, that
hours,
was
and I need
basically
to get some sleep.
Now you just jump. Yeah, well, at least stupid laser thing didn't kill you. That is always a win in my book.
And might as well. I'm gonna
I don't
speed
care
up.
if I die, as long as someone didn't kill me. Then that is a win.
I feel like speeding up's the better. How long does it take to hatch? And before it's like a legendary. If it's a legendary, I'm gonna be shocked.
Laser up.
Hatch you, damn it. The worst part about hatching an egg is at the very end of it.
No.
Let's see here.
No.
Has the thing?
Wow. Okay.
And it's about to hatch. Let's hope this egg is good.
To be honest,
Why
I
not
think
egg?
this.
Why do you think that? This is Pokemon Emerald. This is back on the Game Boy Advance.
Watch as this egg turns out to be execute. Okay.
If it becomes an execute, that's going to be funny.
I have a question.
What?
How is it that 6 eggs or 12 eggs come together to make a 1 egg that hatches into 6 eggs?
Because they're actually not eggs, they're seeds.
Let's see the egg. It's hatching. It's a shit ninja.
Oh wow.
I am disappointed.
Loser.
It's a flying normal type. Wonder Guard. At least
Wait,
it
so
has
it's a-
something.
So it's now a regional bird? Are you kidding me?
Yes. And it has Luster Purge, Ancient Power, and Leaf Blade.
Wait, actually, are Corviknight and Talonflame the only regional birds that aren't normal flying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I already called the Pokemon death.
Well, they shall be eliminated for illegal.
I already know what next stream is going to be. It's going to be a lot of leveling up.
Imagine having to grind. Oh wait, that is basically Pokemon in a nutshell. My bad.
I'm going to replace the Shedinja with Combuskin. Now I have like...
You want to use Uber Chicken?
I can. I could definitely do that stuff. So I have I have a Shuppet that could evolve. I have Combuskin, a Houndour, and a Horsey.
A dog, a horse, and a chicken.
A dog, a seahorse, and a chicken.
Nah. Any horse is just a horse.
Nah.
Because it has legs. Look at it. Look at Horsey's legs.
And I had to save this. Save. And I'm gonna be right back again. Well, this was a very good stream. I am gonna thank you again, May, for rating me. I very much appreciate it. And thanks to all of you that stuck around, as this is definitely gonna be exported to YouTube. And I'm definitely gonna be back tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna do Pokemon, and I'm also going to be doing the game that I normally stream, which is Overwatch, and I might do some VR as well later on in the day. So it's definitely going to be a lot of games. I'm going to be tired for sure, but I think I'm going to do Pokemon first so I could wake up, then go on to Overwatch, then do some VR. So it's going to be a lot, and I still need to set up OBS with my VR headset so I could look at the chat. But I hope you all have a great night, and I am going to be definitely watching the rest of one of my streamers because they're streaming right now, and I'm going to host or raid them with all the people that we have. So, everyone, you all have a great night. Take care, and thank you all for stopping by. And let's raid Sleepy. Mr. Sleepy Sleep. You all just take care. I'm sending you guys over to a Overwatch channel soon because I always do that. And see you guys in the next stream.
Oh my god. Did we win? Oh, is that? Win with Shatter. Bang! Bang!